Hey everybody, it's JP Bailey, author of Emotional Freedom Techniques for Codependency Recovery, and I'm here at my blog right now. You can visit it. It's at recoverytapping.blogspot.com. And I just wanted to read my little intro here because we don't just stop at codependency or the traditional ways of thinking about codependency, like with addicts and alcoholics, for example. I'm also talking about adult children of dysfunction, including parents with personality disorders. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I found a really cool, let me find it here. I found this really good article. It's called The Dance Between Codependents and Narcissists. And I wanted to share that with you and give you some tips and kind of talk about this a little bit, sort of as my own blog post today. I found it at Psych Central, which is a really good, site for all kinds of things, psychology. And what I really like about this is it does, this article basically talks about this dance between codependency and people who are narcissistic. And it talks about it quite well. Like, really, there's some good details. It really explains it well. You might see yourself in that. Um, but it doesn't really tell you what you're going to do about it, what you can do about it. So I am going to scroll back up here and come back here in just a second with a discussion on basically that. I mean, uh, let me let me see what you can think of when you hear this.
Boys, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you?
So that's kind of what came up. I was thinking of that song and why codependents are attracted to bad boys. And what are you going to do when they come for you, when you're attracting them or they're attracted to you? It describes this attraction here, but it doesn't tell you what to do about it. So let me give you my top 3 tips for what to do about it. Basically, the first tip obviously would be to learn tapping. I mean, that's the whole reason I put my recovery tapping blog together. Um, you don't have to buy my book, but my book is on here. As a matter of fact, hard to even see, but here's my book. It's how to do tapping specifically for codependency. But let's say for whatever reason you can't get to my book right now, um, I would learn the tapping points. Now, if you get my codependency assessment, I actually put in some free tapping diagrams in there so you can, assess your codependency traits and then use tapping. So the first thing would be learn tapping and learn how to relieve yourself of like really distressful and negative emotions about that. And the second thing that I would do is take your own little assessment by writing down a list from articles such as this. Just write down a list of what you can relate to, what feelings you have about it, and so forth, and basically tap on that. There's lots of videos out there. I have a couple more on my blog as well as on YouTube about how to do the tapping, and then you just kind of fill in the blanks. You customize your tapping statements for yourself of what you can relate to. So tap, then, find articles that are like this that kind of describe the problem and write a list of the problem. And then step 3 would be literally tapping on your list. You would just tap on one at a time. So you make the whole list of everything you can think of. And then starting with number 1, you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad it feels, tap on it, rate it again. Then go to number 2 issue and see on a scale of 1 to 10 what that's like. go ahead and do tapping around on it, and then check back in. And you might only want to do one or two or three today, and maybe you'll do a couple more tomorrow. But you just systematically work your way through your own list until either A, you're done with the whole list, or before you even get done with the whole list, you find that you've cleared so many statements that the rest of them that follow just sort of fall away, which is what Gary Craig, the founder of EFT, talked about when he said you start clearing the trees and the forest then collapses. So that's what I would do, is learn tapping, learn, what your list is, and then 3, start tapping on it. I hope you found this helpful. Please feel free to leave a comment or a question, or, I'd love to hear feedback, like my video, and all that great stuff. I really appreciate it. And let me know what other things that you would find helpful or you would like to hear a little bit more about, and I'd be happy to do another little video like this for you. So let's end with that song again for a few seconds, and then I'll see you on the next post. Take care.
Chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?